Sunday here in Lisbon, Portugal, and if you were to search top attractions in Lisbon, this is one of the ones that you would see in the list of the top 10. That is the Torre de Belém. Belém, I believe, is the pronunciation. But anyway, I'm going to take you along. I was here in Lisbon the better part of 2 months ago, and I tried to make it out to see this icon here in Lisbon, but I wasn't able to. So now I'm going to do so and bring you along in the process. And this is arguably the most emblematic of all of Lisbon's historical monuments. The Belém Tower squats in the shallows near the mouth of the river Tagus as a symbol of Portugal's extraordinary age of discovery during the 16th century. It was built in 1515 to 21 as a fortress and was originally sited in the middle of the river. The watercourse has shifted over the years. The tower represents the high point of decorative Manueline architecture. Its ornate facade is adorned with fanciful maritime motifs, all twisted rope and armillary spheres carved out of stone. Indeed, so valuable and iconic is this monument that it's protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Set over various levels, the most interesting interior feature is the second floor king chamber, where the room opens onto a Renaissance loggia. The royal coat of arms of Manuel I is placed above the elegant arcades. Climb the impossibly steep spiral staircase to the top floor tower terrace, and you're rewarded with a fine panorama of the waterfront esplanade and the river. So let's go check out this this icon here. And it's as I'm filming this, it is a February day, rather breezy day. Temperatures are probably in the upper 50s, if not the lower 60s. But we're going to go see if we can't take a tour of this icon of an attraction here in Lisbon, Portugal. One of the nice things about traveling this time of the year is that you're not subjected to the heat that you might be subjected to in the middle of summer. I hear it gets quite hot here can get quite hot here in Lisbon in the summertime, but you're not subjected to the heat, and then also you're not subjected to the throngs of tourists that you might be if you were here during some of the other times of the year. January and February are relatively light when it comes to tourism, or so I was told by the driver, the Uber driver that brought my lady friend Sylvania and I here on this Sunday afternoon. So we'll see if we can't go inside and bring you along for a tour of this beautiful monument. There I see a line. There's a queue to go inside, and also here is looks like a bronze statue of sorts of the tower. You see a gentleman trying to get his picture there. Sounds like they're speaking Chinese. So here's a nice view. I'm gonna give you a nice. This is from the Rotary Club. Gives you a nice bird eye view. You're actually flying overhead. All right, so let's go inside and see if we can't take a tour of the inside of this tower. Look at that. Built in the 1500s. Isn't that something? 500 plus years old. I'll walk out to the front and give you a nice view from the front. folks up on the top up there. Work my way down. Alright, let's go check out the inside. Alright, we're finding our way up the gangplank, if you will, to the entrance of the tower. And hopefully it won't take too long to stand in the line and go inside and give you a tour of the inside. But I can give you another close-up of the outside from here. Really. Entrance, you have the lower battery here at the tower. You can see one of the cannons right there. So you start out, you got the lower battery, and then and then downstairs you have the prison cells. We'll go down and take a look at that here in a moment. Look at how clean it is. Very well, considering this is 500 some years old, very well preserved to say the very least. Really something. Here you get the big iron gates. I guess this would be the prison cell down there. Give you a close-up of one of these cannons here. Look at that. And then the view would be okay. So now we'll go down and see if we can't see the prison cells. Very nice. It costs €6 to come in here. Better part of $7 American dollars. Okay. We'll go down and look at the downstairs. The King's Chamber is supposed to be the most interesting. Enough. Found our way down to the prison cells, and they're not very big, and they're not cells. It seems like it's more like prison rooms, and you can probably hear my echo in here. I'd imagine they probably just threw people in here and locked the doors. All right, so we'll literally have to kind of bend down in here as I'm going through it. Look at this. Not a lot of room. Not a lot of room in here at all. See the gentleman bending down. All right, let's go look at the King's Chamber. Left the the dungeon, if you will. We find our way up to the, I don't know what you would call this, the terrace, the patio. You can see the stone there. Give a big shout out to Phil from Michigan, who I'm sure is probably watching this video here. There is Sylvania. I don't know if she's going to jump, but there she is, huh? There's Sylvania. Say hello. Okay. So show you the view that she was just looking at. See some people doing some surfing. Lisbon is very, very similar to San Francisco in so many ways. Being on the waterfront is just one of them. There's a big iron gate. It's a nice view of the front of the tower. All right. This looks like some type of a drawbridge with the chains. This is a view of the courtyard, if you will, or one of the ornaments on the wall of the courtyard, which you'll see here as I pan out, or zoom out, I should say. Give you a nice view down. Another interesting character right over there. Alright, let's go check out the King's Chamber. Way into the tower, and there's a staircase, 93 steps, that'll take you up. And there's an arrow that'll point you which direction people are coming or going. So right now we're waiting. You can see the people waiting here to take the queue up. Okay, and that's a young lady that I saw earlier on the street in one of my videos. She recognized me and waved. But look at this. So I'm gonna get a nice view down through here. See, here's that. All right. Let's see if we can't find our way up the steps. And as I like to do so, I like to give you the feeling as if you were here yourself. This would be I think a wishing well, perhaps. So now you can see just above the door there, they have a sign with a green arrow. 2 minutes 15 seconds that you have, I guess, to make your way up the top. It's a narrow spiral staircase with 93 steps. Mind the light signs over the doors. The sound sign means you have to leave the stairway. So here we go up this narrow staircase, and I'll give them just a few steps to go up ahead of me. So I'll try to, and it is narrow. There's Sylvania. Ah, okay. Muito bom. Okay. So here's the staircase, and it is narrow. We're stepping out into another chamber right here. You got a fireplace over there. Would have been nice if they had a fire waiting for us. Let's continue up. Okay. So we're gonna continue up the staircase and try to get up to the top. And just as we came up, these folks are going down. You see the green light. It's kind of like one of those roads you see come along on a coastal highway where it's one lane and you got the one direction going at one time and the other direction coming back at the other. But we found our way up to the top, and if it sounds like I'm a little bit short of breath, probably because I am. 93 steps is a lot of steps to climb. But there's Sylvania. Every time I see her, she's waving. You know, she's Sylvania's kind of new to this whole video thing. I'm not sure if she quite knows what to make of all of this. You know, but anyway, so this is the top. Give you a nice view of the top, and probably be a nice idea to give you a view looking down. Give you an idea as to how high it is. There you have it. There's Port of Lisbon. There's the ship coming in. Ship coming in from sea. Wonderful. All right, so we're gonna find our way back down here. The view going down, and you can hear the beep. It's kind of a warning, I think, that you gotta finish and find your way down. All right, as you can see, we found our way to the outside of the tower here, and we're gonna wrap up the video. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed this tour. I would imagine that these videos that I upload probably come in relatively handy for people you know, that have never been to a place like this and would like to go, and you know, people out there maybe doing different studies and what have you. So hope you enjoyed the visit to the Torre de Belém, as I hope is the pronunciation, as I better watch my step as I walk along the esplanade here. Have a wonderful day.